Good afternoon, everybody. This is Reverend Bridge. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I attempted to do the video, and guess what? My dog didn't bark the entire time, but I dropped the phone towards the end of the video. So I decided to do it over because I just didn't want to post that one. So I'm going to do this one. This is our monthly health seminar. Thank you for watching. If you are watching, I hope that something that I share today will help somebody know a little bit more about their body and do better. Okay, let's get started. So today's topic is skin, the largest organ on the body. I remember they asked me that question in nursing school, what's the largest organ? And I was like, hey, the liver. And they were like, no, it's not. It's your skin. The skin is your largest organ. I guess I just didn't think of skin as being an organ on the body. It has a total area of about 20 square feet. That's just an average, okay? So, what does skin do? It protects us from microbes, the elements. It helps regulate body temperature. It permits sensations like touch, heat, and cold. Our skin is composed of 3 layers. The epidermis is the outer layer. That's this part that you can touch, okay? It provides a waterproof barrier and it creates our skin tone. The dermis is right beneath the epidermis. It contains connective tissue, hair follicles, and sweat glands. The deeper subcutaneous tissue, which is called the hypodermis, is made of fat and connective tissue. The skin's color is created by special cells called melanocytes, which produce a pigment called melanin. Now, melanin is what makes us as black people black. And you know, as black people, we come in different shades. So the more melanin your melanocytes produce, that means the darker you're going to be. The lighter black people means that their melanocytes are just not producing that much melanin. Okay? So when it comes to melanocytes, all people have melanocytes, okay? Everybody. But we know that black people compared to Caucasian people simply means that we produce more melanin than white people. Just like someone of Hispanic descent would produce more melanin than somebody that's white, okay? What does melanin do? It helps protect our skin from the sun, period. Now, with that being said, do black people need to wear sunscreen? I remember so many black people asking that when I was working with a doctor who did not just internal medicine, but also aesthetics. Yes, you need to wear sunscreen if you're black, okay? Just because we have melanin and we have that natural protection from the sun does not mean that we cannot get sun damage, sunburn, or even skin cancer. We can get all of the above. Due to ozone depletion, ozone is just that buffer in the atmosphere that protects the earth from the rays, the damaging rays of the sun, okay? Ozone depletion, the sun rays are basically hitting the earth faster and more, okay? We don't have that buffer like we used to, okay? Now, melanin may be an added protection, but like I said, we need to use sunscreen even on cloudy days. Why do you use sunscreen on a cloudy day? Well, the sun is always there. It's just being buffered by the clouds. The rays of the sun are still working to get through, but they're working harder to get through those clouds. Okay? So you still want to make sure that you wear sunscreen even on a cloudy day. The higher the SPF on a sunscreen, SPF stands for sun protection factor, the more protection you have from the sun. Also, typically, okay, this of course depends on brand and everything else. The higher the number of the SPF, the thicker the sunscreen is going to be. Give you an example. If you've ever seen people that sunbathe and they're putting on sunscreen, and usually it's an SPF 50 or higher, it's very, very thick. It's like a diaper cream, okay? That's because they want a lot of protection, and especially if it's a waterproof sunscreen. Those sunscreens are very thick, and they literally put a barrier on your skin to protect you from the sun. It doesn't mean you're not going to tan. You still tan. You still get some sun exposure, even with the sunscreen, but you're not going to get as much. So an SPF 50 is an example of a sunscreen that you would wear if you're working outside all day in the sun or you're laying around on a beach, okay? SPF 15 is a good one if you have minimal sun exposure and you're mostly inside, okay? SPF 15 is what I use on a daily basis because all I'm doing is pretty much walking from the house to my car, from my car inside work, and back out maybe to the grocery store. That's it. So my SPF 15 is one that I use on a regular basis. Now, let's talk about types of skin serums and creams that are good for your skin. Now, this by no means is medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm a nurse. I'm simply giving you advice based on what I have learned working in the medical field and from the doctors that I've worked with, as well as what has worked for me. If you look at my skin, I have on no makeup right now. None. I don't even have on chapstick right now. Okay? I'm 51. I'm not saying I look perfect, because I'm not. But I just want you to see what my skin looks like with nothing on it. Okay? Moment of silence. I'm over halfway to 100, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But I think I look a little good for 51. At least that's what I want to tell myself. So I'm going to tell you what I've been doing to my skin, okay? Glycolic acid. Let me find it. Here is glycolic acid right here. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a sale, y'all. Glycolic acid. This is a skin serum. As you see, I'm going to show you, see? It's kind of thin, okay? This is a water-soluble alpha hydroxy acid that is derived from sugarcane. It is one of the most well-known and widely used alpha hydroxy acids in the skincare industry. It is a good skin exfoliator, okay? What does exfoliation means? It just means that you're sloughing off those dead cells, that are on the surface of your skin, so that those younger cells can be right there. You be vibrant, silky smooth. Hey, all right. So this is not something that you want to use every day. You don't use glycolic acid every day, okay? 1 to 2 times per week is sufficient, okay? Because think about it. When you're sloughing off that skin, those top skin cells, or that skin layer, it can cause irritation. So you don't want to use it too often. Now, let me show you another one. Hyaluronic acid, okay? All of these are like my little finds, you guys, I found at TJ Maxx. I just have to try them. I'm a sucker for the clearance aisle and the skincare aisle. Now, let me show you how thick hyaluronic acid is. Look at this. As you see, the hyaluronic acid is much thicker than the glycolic acid. What is hyaluronic acid? It is also known as hyaluron, which is a clear, gooey substance that is naturally produced by your body. The largest amounts of it are found in your skin, connective tissues, and your eyes. Its main function is to retain water to keep your tissues well hydrated and lubricated, okay? Think about it. Your eyes, your eyeball is kind of like a jello, okay? It needs to keep moisture in it. Otherwise, your eyes dry up, okay? Some people do have dry eye. That's why they have to put those eye drops in, okay? So hyaluronic acid is something that, hyaluron is something that helps lubricate your eyes and your joints, okay? Why is hyaluronic acid good for your skin? It helps reduce visibility of fine lines and wrinkles by retaining moisture in the skin, which creates a plumping effect. When the skin is protected and hydrated, increased cell production can take place as the skin is not busy fighting for hydration. This leads to smoother, plumper skin cells. Hyaluronic acid can be used twice per day, but you want to make sure that you're using it on clean, damp skin, and make sure that you lock it in with another moisturizer. So let's just say when I use my hyaluronic acid, okay, I put it on right after I've cleansed my face. Make sure my face is still a little damp. I put this on, but then I put my sunscreen on top of it, okay? So that's how I use the hyaluronic acid. Now, let's go to the vitamin C. Ooh, I love my vitamin C. It makes you silky smooth and shiny. Yes, you be glowing. So, this is one that I found right here, okay? Hopefully you can see that. I found that at TJ Maxx too. But the one that I really love is the one that I have by SkinCeuticals, okay? But I bought this one because I was like, you know what? I'll try anything once. But this is vitamin C and ferulic acid, okay? It's a spray that you just spray on your skin. Vitamin C serums, you guys, make your skin glow. I hear people tell me all the time, oh, your skin is just glowing. I'm like, yep, I ain't pregnant. But it's from the vitamin C, I promise you. And I take vitamin C every day. But anyway, vitamin C is just one of the vitamins like the other vitamins, vitamin B's, vitamin D. All of those are vitamins that our bodies need for proper nutrition. When you think of vitamin C, you think of things like citrus fruits, oranges, tangerines, grapefruit, okay? We know that vitamin C, of course, boosts your immune system, okay? But vitamin C serums are centered towards, or shall I say formulated towards skin use. They are acidic, which means that they are going to slough away dead cells from the skin surface, leaving the skin brighter and smoother. This in turn is going to speed up cell regeneration, which also is going to help your skin be wet, bright, and smoother. Using vitamin C 1 to 2 times per week is sufficient, but you want to make sure that you don't use vitamin C and then go out into the sun, okay? Because vitamin C can cause your skin to have sensitivity to the sun. So the best time to use your vitamin C serum or cream is going to be at night. The last one that I use is retinol, okay? Most of my retinol comes from my mask, okay? I do have a retinol cream, but I don't have acne. My son is suffering with acne right now because he's a teenager. He just turned 13. So his little hormones are going crazy and he's starting to get that acne. But I do use a retinol mask. Y'all, I found this at the dollar store, okay? This retinol mask is one that I use about once a month. Okay, retinol is a type of retinoid, which is made from what? Vitamin A. Rather than removing dead skin cells, as many other anti-aging and acne products do, the small molecules that make up retinol go deep beneath the epidermis, which is what? The outer layer of your skin, and into the dermis. Once the retinol is in the middle layer of the skin, it neutralizes free radicals to boost the production of elastin and collagen. Now, we know when you're very young, your skin is full of elastin and collagen. I know you guys have heard that, okay? It's found naturally in the body. As you get older, your body doesn't produce as much elastin and collagen, okay? Let me show you guys that. I do have a collagen mask as well. Okay, see that? That's a collagen mask. And you see that these masks they're paper, okay? It has the chemical on the paper. You take them off and you put them over your face, okay? So, my collagen I use more than my retinol mask, okay? Now, what does the retinol do? It creates a plumping effect that reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles as well as large pores. At the same time, retinol has an exfoliating effect on the skin surface that can further improve texture and tone. How often should you use retinol? You should use it once or twice a week at first just to see how your skin is going to respond to the retinol. Then you can increase it up to 3 times a week, okay, or every other day. Another key tip for using retinol is to incorporate it into your nighttime skincare routine, as retinol can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. All right. Now, people want to know, what is the basics that I can do for my skin? Basics. In the morning and the evening, cleanse your skin. Just cleanse it, okay? In the morning time, apply your moisturizer and or your sunscreen, okay? In the evening, for ladies, you want to make sure that you remove your makeup. Then you want to cleanse your face. I would suggest, if you wear heavy makeup, use an astringent. Just get you a cotton ball, those little round cotton pads, okay? Put you some astringent on there and wipe your face off with the astringent after you've cleansed your face. When I was in college, I wore a lot of makeup, especially Fashion Fair, which was very heavy makeup, okay? I could cleanse my face. I could remove the makeup. Actually, I used to use Crisco to remove my makeup. That was a trick I found from a friend of mine that did a lot of theatrical arts, and they wore heavy makeup. And what she told me was they use Crisco, the shortening kind, okay? Just take some out, put it on your face. It removes all types of makeup, mascara, everything. So you don't have to buy those expensive makeup removers. Just get you some Crisco grease, the shortening kind, okay? I'm talking about the kind that's like in the jar and you scoop it out and put it into your frying pan, okay? But that removes all types of makeup. Cleanse your face, and like I said, use the astringent to get those traces of dirt and makeup that get down into your pores. When that stuff gets impacted down into your pores and you don't clean it out, what happens? You end up getting bumps. So just use the astringent, especially if you're a heavy makeup wearer. And then, of course, you want to apply your nighttime cream. Now, I'm going to show you guys something that I do for my skincare routine. Okay, I've shown you my skin. I have on no makeup, nothing. Okay, I'm 51 years old. And people have always said, oh, you have perfect skin, Bridget. Nothing's wrong with your skin. Blah, blah, blah. And so it's not true. My skin's not perfect. I mean, I don't do like some people. I've never had Botox and, all the other stuff that you can get, Restylane. Didn't have a need for it. Now, I'm not saying when I get to be 70, I might be, I might have a few wrinkles by then. And I might go get me some Botox, okay? Because I believe in preserving what the Lord gave you. At least I'm going to try to preserve mine. But anyway, I'm going to share with you what I do for my skin care routine, okay? Every morning, I cleanse my face. At night, I cleanse my face. I do not sleep in makeup. I know some women love to sleep in makeup. But you know what? This has always been my philosophy, especially when I was married. If you can't love me without makeup, you don't need to love me with it, okay? So I look at it as the makeup is a bonus. When I fix up and put on my makeup, hey, you got your beauty queen, but this is what you're going to see every day. Right here. So I cleanse my face in the morning and the evening. In the mornings, I use my skincare serums. Okay, I've shown you my glycolic acid, my hyaluronic acid, or this one here is a collagen and caffeine serum that I found at TJ Maxx too, okay? And I also have some others by SkinCeuticals, but what I did was I stopped using my SkinCeuticals and I started using these because I just wanted to try them and see if the brands really worked, and I love them, okay? I mean, like, this was $3 at TJ Maxx and it works great. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. I put a little bit in my hand, okay? You can see that one's a little thicker. I take it, rub it into my skin and my neck and the top part of my chest. And you see my little jade roller? You guys know I love my jades. I love my crystals because stones have energy. And you see how I'm rubbing that into my face? This is a self-care moment, okay? If you can't get to the spa, you can create one at home. But you see how I roll the serum into my skin? I do my neck. I even do my chest. Now, typically what I do, whenever I moisturize my face, I do my neck and I do this part of my chest. Now, I do have a special routine that I do for upper chest, okay? But I love to take my roller and rub my serum into my skin. Okay, so you can get this. I found this at the Dollar Tree. Okay, it's a little jade roller, but you can also find them at other stores as well. Okay, that's all it is. It just helps massage the skin and rub the serum into your skin. Okay, if you have a lot of wrinkles in your face, make sure that when you're doing this, push your skin upward. Okay, because what happens over time, your skin sags. Okay, gravity is pulling stuff down. Okay, so you want to roll upward. Okay, but I roll like this. I go up and down and across. Okay, so this is a little trick that I have to help get my serums into my skin. Now, my sunscreen, like I said, I wear sunscreen every day. It's hot here in the South, so my go-to sunscreen is SPF 15. Unless I'm going to spend a lot of time outside, then I increase my SPF. Okay. At night, I have a cream. It's more like a gel actually, but I found it at TJ Maxx. It's a combination hyaluronic and retinol cream, and it actually is the same consistency as this right here. Okay, not very thick. Okay, not too thin, but I sleep in it. I've been trying it. I love it to death. But you know how it is at TJ Maxx. You find something one time, you may not ever find it again. Okay, so you better get those manufacturers, those companies that if you find a product at TJ Maxx or Marshalls that you love, and it's only one or two of them, you better buy it while it's there, because you may not see it again. But you know, you can write the company or go on their website to find those products. These are two other products that I love. Okay, I'm sorry. This is one of them. This is Clinique. I found this at TJ Maxx. Can you believe it? Clinique. I found the whole little kit. But this one has the cleanser and the astringent, the makeup remover, all that stuff, a night moisture. And this one here was a moisture pack. Okay, this was one that you use at nighttime. But I love Clinique products. Okay, I love SkinCeuticals. Love, love, love. Okay. SkinCeuticals, of course, is more expensive than Clinique. Typically, you go to a medical doctor that specializes in skincare. They will tell you what product from SkinCeuticals you need. But if you've already had the evaluation of your skin, you can find SkinCeuticals on places like Amazon, eBay, etc. But I do love the CE ferulic acid by SkinCeuticals. That's a really good vitamin C serum. It's much thicker than the one that I've, of course, found at TJ Maxx. It's way more expensive, but I can tell you that less product is more, because it doesn't take a lot of SkinCeuticals to get the job done. This right here is a hyaluronic acid cleanser that I found at TJ Maxx. Y'all, it was $4, but I bought it. I can't wait to try it. It's a cleansing gel. We're going to see how it works. I'm going to try it. Right now, I'm still using my Clinique cleanser, my Clinique astringent, and my Clinique moisturizers. But I have been using my skin serums. I always use a skin serum under my moisturizer and under my sunscreen. Okay, once a week, this is also my self-care moment. Okay, I will use either one of these masks, or I will use my gold mask. This is a peel-off mask. But what I do is I have a light therapy. I do this once a week. This is these are little goggles that go over your eyes to protect your eyes. Okay, then I have my little light therapy mask. This right here is great because it helps your skin, help tighten your skin. I'm going to close my eyes, but I want y'all to see what it looks like. Now, the way you do it is I put my mask on, whether it be this one here or if it's one of the paper masks. Put your goggles on top. Then you put the mask on top of there. This is programmed to cut off after 10 minutes. Now, one of the doctors I work for, we used to do these in the office, and people paid a lot of money to sit up under our light. I found mine on Amazon. Okay, you guys see that? All you have to do is just go on Amazon or eBay and look for light therapy mask. They're great because it tightens your skin. It really helps your skin. I love it. So that's something that I do every Friday as part of my self-care. I also started doing it to Jalen. He turned 13. Like I said, his hormones, he's starting to get that acne from being a teenager. So what I do is I've taught him how to cleanse his face in the morning and at night. Once a week, I give him a retinol mask and I put him under the light. And also that light helps kill the bacteria that gets down into your skin pores. And it helps with those bumps. Okay, so that's something that you teenagers can do to help your skin. Now, everything that I've been talking about has been about the face, neck, and that part of your chest. What do I bathe with? That's been a question that people have asked me. Ahava. I love Ahava products. Okay. My second choice, VitaBath. I know people have seen it, but VitaBath have very good products. And of course, if you live in Walmart like I do, Dove. I love my Dove body washes and Dove soaps. Okay, doesn't matter whichever one, bar soap, liquid soap, still Dove. Okay, so I love Dove Ahava. This one right here is Ahava Dead Sea. It has sea salt basically in it. Okay, but what it does is it exfoliates your skin very well. People always thought that I had perfect skin because I never had acne or anything like that. No problems with my face. But you guys, I suffered with eczema. My hands used to crack and bleed when I was in high school. I would literally just be like, I would always have my hand like this because I would be so ashamed for people to see the cracked skin on my hands. But, over time, I've learned what to do to my skin, what not to do to my skin, what products to stay away from, washing powders, soaps, dishwashing liquids, which is my biggest nemesis is dishwashing liquid. I'm still allergic to most dishwashing liquids. So, I struggled with my skin on my hands and on my back. I had liver spots. Okay, I know you all remember. You see people that have those white patches, look like just white patches of dry skin on their back. I was covered with them. And then when they got in my face, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It was nothing but a skin fungus. Okay, but I didn't know that until my mom took me to the doctor. But of course, I found out it was genetic. Partially genetic, because my grandfather had them, my uncles had them, but nobody talked about it. Okay, but it was also environmentally induced as well. So I always struggled with the skin on my back and the back of my arms. And then when I got older, I found out I had keratosis, which is, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's that you see people on the back of their arms and it's like the pores are very large. And it's like the skin is kind of bumpy. They call it chicken skin. That's nothing but an enlarged pore that has become inflamed. Okay. So I went to the dermatologist for a year and a half, getting a chemical peel once a month on my back and the back of my arms. She told me it would never go away. All she could do was just make it where my skin would be smooth like the front of my body. Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Over time, I got sick of going for the chemical pills, and it got very expensive for it not to go away. It's genetic. I can't do anything about it. But what I've learned is that if I stick with products for my body when I take a bath, a shower, if I stick with those products and stick with the things that I moisturize my skin with, my keratosis doesn't flare up. My eczema doesn't flare up. Okay? So these are my two new loves that I found from Mary Kay. Satin Body is my lotion, or shall I say my cream. I have extremely dry skin. I don't care how much water I drink. I'm just dry. I've always been dry. Okay? So that works very well to moisturize your skin. Okay? This right here is Mary Kay's Extra Emollient Night Cream. Y'all, this right here saved my feet. Okay? My feet have been dry since nursing school. I don't care what I do to them. I don't care how much I scrub them, how much I moisturize them. This right here is the only thing. And y'all, I used to sleep with Vaseline on my feet and a pair of socks. My feet would still be dry the next morning. This right here is the best thing that I found. This right here. Okay. So for those of you who have extremely dry skin, this right here I use on my feet. I put a little bit on my hands, my knees, and my elbows, okay? But I put it on after I've used the satin body. These two you can get from any Mary Kay distributor or person that sells Mary Kay, okay? Love those. Now, that's my skincare regimen. That's what works for me. That's what I've been doing. Now, I do want to say this. Healthy skin starts from the inside out. You want to make sure that you're getting proper nutrition, that you are eating properly, that you're drinking enough water. Don't be like me. Don't try to substitute the water for the Mountain Dew, okay? That's my struggle. I keep telling y'all, I've never been a drinker, never been a drug user, but that Mountain Dew is my demon. I'm working on that. Pray for your pastor. Okay, but anyway, make sure that you are getting proper nutrition. For those of you who really know me, I take a lot of vitamins every day. I take a total of about 14 different vitamins and minerals. I do this every day. Been taking vitamins since I was a child. That was something my mom instilled in me. And of course, as I got older and, got more experience in the medical field, went to nursing school, etc., I learned more about what you should take and what it does in the body. So all I can say is the more junk you eat, the worse you eat, fast food, all of that is it has to come out of your body. Of course, we have our daily processes, okay, urination, defecation, but that stuff comes out through your skin too, okay? So you want to make sure that you're eating the right foods, okay? So that's the first thing you need to do to help your skin look good is get enough water, get the right nutrition, take your vitamins, y'all. I promise you, I'm 51. Like I said, I don't profess to be perfect at 51, but people are always shocked when I tell them I'm 51. I mean, I'm halfway to 52 now. So all I'm saying is do what you need to do to take care of your skin, take care of your body. You only get one chance at that. So proper nutrition, water, vitamins, that right there will give you a good little push when it comes to taking care of your skin. Once again, if you have any questions, for those that are in my church, y'all know where to find me. You have my phone number. But if you are watching and you're not a member of the Georgetown Circuit, you can email me. My email is Reverend Bridge, and I'm going to spell that out. ReverendBridge@gmail.com. That's ReverendBridge@gmail.com. I am happy to answer any questions that people have. Like I told people earlier, I want to do these healthcare seminars once a month because what the Most High has shown me is that all of the knowledge and experience I have in the medical field is not in vain. If I'm not sharing that knowledge to help empower other people, to help them be healthier, to help them do better, and for us to be transparent with one another, like I told y'all, I struggle with my Mountain Dew addiction, but I'm about to do a 2-day detox. I'm going to be fasting for 2 days and doing this detox. I'm hoping and praying that these 3 gallons of detox that I'm going to drink is going to take that taste away, because I promise you I'm going to be praying real hard that the Most High takes that taste out of my mouth, because I have a weak kidney and I know I shouldn't be drinking sodas, okay? My struggle may not be your struggle. Your struggle may be something else, but maybe there's something that I know as a nurse that can help you deal with what you're dealing with. So every month I cover a different topic. It may not be me. I have other nurses lined up, doctors, pharmacists, people that are into holistic medicine. You guys know I'm all about holistic medicine, okay? But if you want the previous notes, I do type up notes for my health seminars. I'm happy to email them to people. If you just send a message to me via email or on Facebook Messenger, I try to check the church's Facebook Messenger at least once a week. Okay, I'm happy to email you the notes because I get it. Sometimes just watching a video, it's a lot of information and you may not retain everything. You need to see it in writing. So I'm happy to do that. If you guys want to join us, we are in-person worship. I did open the church up during the COVID pandemic. I'm sorry, I had to use my medical background to sanitize the church and keep everybody safe, but I am praise be to the Most High, nobody got COVID. We've been worshiping since I was appointed pastor of the Georgetown Circuit last year in September. So we have church every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 10 a.m. Central Time. And we have Bible study on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, I don't know how confused I get sometimes between these two time zones. Just an hour difference, but I really don't be knowing the time a lot of times. So I'm sorry if I have to pause and think about that for a minute. But please feel free to join us for Bible study or for Sunday worship. We do utilize the conference line, which means all you have to do is just call in. That number is 605-472-5485. And the access code is 927091. Or if you want to just come in person, come on. We'll be right there. Shady Grove AME Church and St. Stephen AME Church. We're at Shady Grove on 1st and 3rd Sundays. And we're at St. Stephen on 2nd Sundays. And don't forget, 3rd Sunday is Casual Sunday. So don't look at me crazy when you're coming in. I'm in the pulpit with my blue jeans on, okay? Because I believe come as you are, truly. The Most High is not looking at your clothes. He is looking at your heart. Remember that, okay? So I hope that this video, I'm so glad my dog didn't bark. I cannot believe it, y'all. This is a miracle. Anyway, anybody want a Great Pyrenees? No, I'm just joking. But if you do, just let me know. But I hope that this video has been helpful for those of you who wanted to learn more about your skin. I've shown you my little tricks, okay? I think I'm going to go in here and I'm going to roll my skin a little bit more with my jade roller because it feels so good. It's cold and it just, oh God, I just love it. But anyway, I hope that the products that I've shown you guys, you don't have to use those, whatever works for you, but I'm hoping that the little tricks, the things that I explain, help you better take care of your skin. We will do this again next month, and I have a special guest coming up soon that is really going to just drop some gems into you. A friend of mine used to say that all the time. Hey, I'm dropping those gems on you. And what he was saying, I'm giving you this wisdom. I'm giving you a blessing. So many times we miss our blessings because we be looking at the package. So like I told y'all better stop looking at these little braids I got. I only do this because my hair natural, okay? So I had to pin it up. I'm about to tie it back up, and I'm about to go do some more work on my skin because it's a me Saturday. Me Saturday, meaning I'm going to do something for me. So I encourage you to do something for you. Self-care. Can't take care of anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself, all right? So you all have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy the sunshine. Go get you some of that natural vitamin D. It's going to help your skin too, but don't stay out there too long without your sunscreen on, okay? You guys have a wonderful day. Come visit us at the Georgetown Circuit. Be blessed and take care.